Hi, my name is Jeremy Haskell, and I'm with jobsandme.com, and we're here at the Samoset Inn and Resort in Rockport, Maine, at the 18th Annual Maine HR Convention. I'm joined now by Wakeman, who is a keynote speaker, actually putting on 2 talks this year. This is your second trip to Maine.
Second trip. Fabulous place.
No, glad to have you back. Now, last year you were talking about realities-based leadership. That was your book then, and you recently released the Reality-Based Rules of the Workplace. So tell us a little bit about kind of what you discovered in writing the second book.
You know, it's interesting as I took out reality-based leadership, the concepts to leaders, and really got them doing some things that really helped move their teams forward. They consistently asked me, do you have a book for employees? I'll explain it to them, but is there something we can give them that would be better? And so I started to write the book and researched what would help employees. And probably the biggest thing I discovered is most people believe that if they're going to produce results at work, they think it's at the cost of their own well-being. Mm-hmm. And what we found out is the very same thing that creates great results really increases and enhances your own happiness at work. Yeah. So it's a win-win. It
makes a lot of sense. There's obviously a lot of talk in the world of HR and the world of work about engagement.
Right.
And you talk about how engagement's really a choice.
It really is.
Yeah.
You know, we went on search of accountable people, and we found a way to measure someone's accountability. And then we asked them things like, what's your view on engagement? And they really talked to us about it. They said engagement's a choice. It's nice when we have great environments and great circumstances and we're rewarded for what we do. It's always good. But whether or not we're engaged is a choice. And so we found that accountability has a lot more to do with engagement than one's circumstances.
Mm-hmm. That makes a lot of sense. Obviously being a job board, we talk about people about in their employment brand and creating a great place to work so you can attract that talent. And I like the notion you talk about engagement being a choice of the employee. But you also talk a little bit about how it's almost systemic that we've created this kind of...
It really is.
So what are some of the big challenges that we as people need to overcome about, not letting our circumstances dictate our station, I guess you'd say.
One of the things that I find is that so many people have come to believe that their happiness is related to their circumstances, and so when they're stressed or unhappy, they immediately think it's their circumstances causing them their misery, like this job's too big or it's too complicated or expectations are unrealistic. And to be accountable and really get a hold of that, people need to realize they're not at the mercy of their circumstances. And the first step I tell people to do is really check your story, because it's not our circumstances, but the story we tell ourselves. It's not that our expectations increased at work, it's that we're telling ourselves they're unrealistic, it shouldn't. And once we realize we're just being asked to grow and develop, the pain goes away. Mm-hmm. And then secondly, we need to know the stress is not us being asked to grow, it's that our new circumstances are revealing where we haven't yet grown. And so really using anytime you're stressed or in pain as the invitation to grow beyond that so that you're immune, you're bulletproof.
Right. Absolutely. Makes a lot of, obviously circumstances have changed very much.
Exactly.
The economy that we're just coming through and going through those things.
And we're trying to use old skill sets for new realities.
Exactly.
And it's the old skill sets that are painful, not the new reality. It's the mismatch.
There you go. Couldn't have said it better. Thanks very much for joining us. Enjoyed your talk this morning, and we'll
see you
again
Jeremy.
Tomorrow.
Great to see you.
All right.